Bonjour tout le monde, welcome back to Vagabrothers. This is the second video in our 6-part series on Quebec, and we're in Montreal.
Yesterday we checked out the Old Town, and today we're checking out Mile End, Le Plateau, and Igloo Fest.
Allons-y! Where are we at, bro?
Okay, so it's lunchtime, it's poutine week, and we are at La Banquise, which is a 24-hour poutine joint. It's supposed to have the best in town. So in Quebec, there's never too much poutine. We're gonna go have a little bit more.
People have always tried to like manipulate poutine and make it bigger and make it different. We always stuck to what it really is. Potatoes, cheese, gravy. We use all local products. We don't use anything from anywhere else but that is made in Quebec. We're 24 hours and we accommodate any type of client.
Check this out. Curd, gravy, bacon, beef, chicken balls, sour cream, grilled onions, and more gravy. It's all good.
These are like nachos, Quebecois style. We got guacamole, sour cream, tomatoes. It's kind of like a Tex-Mex take on poutine. And being from California, we might like this one.
Thank you. Dude, that was such a feast. I think we need to walk it off though. Too much poutine.
We definitely do. So we're meeting up with Danny from Spade and Palacio, and he's going to show us around the rest of Le Plateau and also the Mile End.
Sweet! Let's go. So right now we're in the Plateau, and it's pretty cool. Like, Montreal is a city of boroughs. There's 19 different boroughs in the city, and you know, each one is different, has its own kind of distinct identity. Right now we're on Mont-Royal Street, which is kind of the main street of the Plateau, and there's lots of cool little like shops, bookshops, clothing, coffee, art, tons of street art. Digging it.
So there's like murals all over this place. And Danny is telling us that that's for a reason, right?
Here in the Plateau, it's one of the most highest concentration basically of artists. We say in Canada and maybe even in North America. So we estimate that about 1 in 10 people make their money off of art in the Plateau, whether it be visual or classical or music or what so be it. So high concentration here.
And not just starving artists, thriving artists.
A mix of both, because it's gotten a bit expensive to live here. So starving artists and ones who are making it as well.
Cool. One of my favorites. Mono. But unfortunately when I'm traveling I can't pick up vinyls. I don't have any room in my backpack. But
we're going to check out this neighborhood spot which is called Dieu du Ciel, which means God of the Heavens. Their microbrewery, which is one best brewery in Canada, and one I want to get your hands on is the Espresso Stout.
We cannot say no to beer, especially if it has coffee in it. If it's a beer and a coffee, we're sold. Okay, well, cheeky little day beer, but now we are officially in the neighborhood, the borough of Mile End. Mark and I are always curious to see local producers, people who are, you know, making their unique take on style. So we're gonna go check out this little clothing shop. Vagabrothers in a menswear store with serious style, dangerous.
I stuck to the two things I did not bring on this trip, a beanie and some notepads, the essentials.
All right, where to, Danny?
We're gonna have to go get some bagels right now.
Sweet, let's go.
So we're on our way to a bagel shop, and that's because like Montreal, I think, has the biggest Jewish population of any city in Canada, right?
Huge Jewish population, definitely, and a lot of our food scene is brought to us by, or influenced by, deli style and Jewish traditions, basically.
Cool. So we're gonna go check out, what's the name of the place we're going to?
So we're going to St. Viator Bagels, which is one of two in the Mile-End, letting you taste why Montreal's bagels put New York's pieces of bread with holes in them to shame.
Boom, it's just got laid down. So what makes these different than like a New York style bagel?
Because they're better.
How so?
How you guys have a reputation for making big apples, we make great bagels.
There you go.
You guys seen that? Smoked salmon spread.
I'm doing it.
Fresh, warm sesame bagel.
After a night partying, poutine or bagels?
For me, definitely bagels. When I was studying, I would wake up every morning with sesame seeds in my bed.
One of those nights when you wake up the next morning covered in sesame seed and you're like, what happened? Bagels. Duh. I don't want to leave this neighborhood. I don't want to leave Montreal.
Well, we're staying in Quebec, but
These guys are moving in with me in Montreal.
Hey.
yeah, we're gonna be here
Seriously,
this summer. It's really cool.
le français. Woo!
So we're in the lower side of the plateau, but our fun has not plateaued yet. I'm so sorry for that bad joke. We're gonna meet up with Pierre Alain from the Mural Project before we go to dinner and then to Igloo Fest. So let's go check it out.
It's actually the Mural Festival, but it's a pretty cool project. So just kind of taking a look around this parking lot, you can see so many different like artistic influences and lots of different cultures. Can you kind of talk about how this parking lot and all of these murals is kind of representative of that?
Yeah, well, first of all, we always try here at Mural to have a mix of international artists and local artists, so that's a diversity in itself. And then we try to represent the different styles that compose street art now, but we really give them carte blanche. And,
like a free reign.
Yeah.
And so how long do these installments stick around for?
We try to always make them permanent. Basically, in 3 years we did 60. And then we have 47 still standing.
Very legit Chinatown here in Montreal. Smells good, but we're not having Chinese. We're on our way to the food lab. And we have no idea what's on the menu.
So Food Lab is located here in the Société des Arts et Technologies, the Society of Arts and Technology. It's got like an always changing menu. It's got different themes each time you go there and natural wines. So we're gonna see what the menu is now and drink wine, naturellement.
Après-vous. Everything is super wintry and all the food right now is like thick, heavy, rich, and absolutely delicious, but I've never had this before. It's oat soup and a chicken broth with bacon, a poached egg, and croutons.
I'm Michelle Merrick. I'm the chef at the SAT Food Lab, and I run a restaurant with a very small team. You guys are gonna try the polenta dish that we have. It's like a ton of different garnishes and poached egg in the center, and you're meant to mix it all up and kind of have different flavors with each bite.
Oh! Wow. Wow.
Well, dinner was delicious.
And now we're gonna top off the night with Igloo Fest. It's an electronic music festival here in the Old Port, and it's supposed to be really good.
Best way to warm up in the middle of winter.
Mulled wine.
And dancing.
Dancing with mulled wine.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Womp, 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 womp. Oktoberfest, Jaeger shots. Always a good call.
We're in Igloo Fest, we're backstage, and we're sitting with Nicolas, the founder. He's going to tell us a bit more about how this whole thing got started and what it's about. The vibe behind this is like bringing people outside and like making them enjoy the goodness of winter, right?
Yeah, or tame the winter.
Tame the winter.
Because it's a national sport in Quebec. People complain about the weather, so we decide to just give them a good reason to go out and do the party and enjoy themselves.
Gentlemen, today has been spectacular.
So tomorrow it's going to be also very fun. We're going to another festival. We're going to Carnival in Quebec City. So make sure you stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed the video, share it with your friends. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Vagabond Brothers by clicking the link down there for the travel videos every Tuesday and sometimes Thursdays and more.
In the meantime, remember to stay curious, keep exploring, and we will see all of you vagabuddies on the road.
À la prochaine!